Snow, ice, and sleet still lingering tonight across southeast Wisconsin. We have crews out across the area. Taylor Lumpkin on power outages in Kenosha County, and Sarah McGrew live to show us slippery roads in Racine County.
But let's first check in with meteorologist Brian Znansky, who is leading our coverage. And Brian, it is looking like the worst of it may be behind us.
It is behind us. So with all that said, with all the closings and all the power outages, residual effects as far as what is falling from the sky, we have seen the brunt of this system. We have seen the worst of this system. We have now still some scattered snow showers where we have the blue across the north. Still some freezing rain in spots, but notice again how much more scattered this is compared to just a couple hours ago. You can see in Racine we had a steady freezing rain, now a lot more scattered. Same story across Walworth County. Let's go farther north, more blue shades here indicating some sleet and snow mixing in. Still some bursts, they're scattered, but bursts of snow showers here, and we will pick up some additional snow and sleet accumulations tonight, likely less than an inch for most of us, maybe 1 to 2 inches across some of our northern spots where the snow has really piled up here, and we will see some additional ice as well. Now, with this all in mind, we still have winter storm warnings in effect for most of the area until noon tomorrow, and ice storm warnings for the southern parts of the area. But as I just mentioned, the worst of this is gone. We will still see a combination of a few rain, sleet, and snow showers as we head through the night tonight, guys.
All right, well, We Energy's working overtime tonight. As you can see, they're trying to restore power to thousands of people. The company reporting 28,000 homes are in the dark.
Yeah, this is a live look at the map that they have showing you power outages, and the numbers change every 10 minutes. So the key thing to look at here, this red means 1,000 more people without power. Anytime you see those black dots, that's talking about multiple outages. Over by you, you can see there's kind of the green color there. That's saying 50 or less. The blue down here means anywhere from 50 to 1,000. And when you see one of those wrenches by the color, that means a crew has been assigned to deal with these power outages. But at 6 o'clock, we saw about 15,000 people without power. Now it's nearly double.
Well, we can see it's definitely spreading. Taylor Lumpkin live at one of the areas dealing with those power outages right now in Kenosha County.
That's right. We're currently in one of the shopping plazas off of Green Bay Road near 38th Street. And as you can see, it is a complete ghost town out here, which might be a bad time to tell you that I'm afraid of the dark. But like so many restaurants and shops that you see behind me that normally would be open at this time, they're actually closed because they lost power, like so many, because of this winter storm. Now, earlier today, my photographer and I were driving down I-94 headed toward Racine. And the good part about that is the roads actually weren't too bad, and there weren't a lot of traffic accidents. We did see a car here and there straightened onto the side of the road, but for the most part, despite this weather, the traffic was pretty smooth. Now, this was all around 4:30 or so, which just happened to be the time where many people and businesses in Kenosha County lost power. According to We Energy's, more than 10,000 people in the county still don't have power right now, which is a little more than 15% of their customers. Driving around the county, we did see multiple traffic lights that were out at different intersections, street lights, homes, businesses, all completely dark. But one local tattoo shop did all they could to keep their business up and running despite losing power. Guess what? They ended up tattooing their clients in the dark. That's right, you heard me, in the dark, but with the help of their headlamps, wireless tattoo machines, and battery-powered equipment, they were one of very few places to remain open.
The owner provides a lot of battery pack stuff. So lights can be operated with battery packs. The machines can be operated with battery packs. Yeah, they were cool. And I've been doing this a long time. So like, I mean, I don't want to tattoo in the dark, but I can tattoo under a dim light.
Those clients very brave. But many businesses that close say that they hope to be up and running as normal tomorrow as soon as their power is restored. Reporting live in Kenosha County, Taylor Lumpkin, TMJ4 News.
All right, Taylor, thanks. A busy night ahead for power crews. We are joined now by We Energy's spokesperson, Brendan Conway.
And Brendan, a majority of these outages that we saw on the map are scattered throughout the Racine and Kenosha area. What are your crews actually dealing with at this hour?
Well, at this point, it's actually more dangerous than you might think, that even Taylor's story showed right there. I mean, what our crews are reporting back, and we just had a call a short time ago, we got reports from our crews, thick ice on a lot of trees and branches that are falling, not just onto our equipment, but as they are working around our equipment. they're falling down. So it is slower going than it might normally be. And you know, we're looking at that outage map that you showed earlier, and it's going to be a bit like a yo-yo as we're restoring power, and we have restored power to about 6,000 customers so far. We expect we'll get more outages overnight as that thick ice, what we're calling extreme ice, is on the branches, and we expect it will cause more outages into the overnight hours. Customers should know that we have all available resources. We're calling in more resources overnight in the early morning hours. I mean, we're not going to stop until everyone's restored, but we're asking for patience because this could be a little bit longer than most people want it to last for.
Yeah, my motto today has been be careful, be patient out there. You have a team approach on this. Besides your team, and you're saying all resources, will you go out of state to help bring in utility crews to help in this situation?
Yeah, as we watched this storm come through, we were prepared. So we actually did put out a call of mutual aid assistance, much like police and fire department have mutual aid. We do too in the utility industry. So we actually had crews come in from Kentucky. They arrived today. They're going to get their mandatory rest, and then they're going to be hitting the road early tomorrow morning as well. And that's on top of all of our crews and all of our contract crews. We also have crews in the Green Bay area that, and if they don't see many outages overnight, they'll be able to come down south. So we really are throwing everything at this. But even just driving around, our crews are reporting it's taking longer than they would normally do it.
Other than just getting the power on, can you help our viewers understand what your crews are actually doing out there, especially when you're looking at trees and you're looking at that thick ice on those wires?
Yeah, it depends. Sometimes they just have to remove a branch, flip a switch, and it goes on there. But I've seen some pictures from our field crews. They have to go and cut these large trees, these large branches. That sometimes requires a specialized crew, right? They can do some things in the field, but sometimes they need another crew to come in. So it really is all sorts of things to do. We've had reports of almost 100 down power lines. That means we're going to have to restring those lines, in some cases bring in new lines, bring in new equipment that it connects to. So these things can take longer than you might think. People should know, though, again, I mean, we're going to do it quickly. We're also going to do it safely. We're going to get to it and not stop until everyone's power is back on.
A lot of work.
Brendan Conway, thanks for getting us up to date with what's happening right now. Appreciate your time. Thanks.
All right, let's turn to the roads. Plenty of slick spots out there. We're taking a live look from our Marquette interchange camera. No major issues right now, as you can see on the highways. Traffic is light. Cars keeping it slow, which I think is a good idea.
And a look at conditions on the Wisconsin DOT 511 map. A rainbow of winter weather impacts covering, we should say, all of southeast Wisconsin. Red indicates ice covered, blue is snow covered, and purple is slippery. And you can see a lot of purple. So let's check in with Sarah McGrew. She's in Racine County. And Sarah, what are you seeing?
Yeah, you know, we've seen a lot of plow trucks out on the roads tonight trying to stay ahead of the ice and the slush building up here in Burlington. I will also say that we know more and more people are losing power here as well. In fact, just in the last hour or so, we've seen big power flashes really just light up the whole night sky here. It's the kind of road conditions that keep plow drivers across southeast Wisconsin busy, to say the least.
It's a lot of snow and ice. We're working hard tonight.
Leopoldo Jimenez has a private plow company with his son. They're based in Burlington, but he says most of his work has been in Milwaukee today.
It's more better by Milwaukee. Milwaukee is very, very dangerous right now. It's a lot of ice.
Dawn Rock says her drive back to Burlington from her job in Oak Creek was quite a mess.
Oak Creek was pretty slushy. It was like driving in 3 inches of slush easily. It was pretty icky. It was ice underneath all the slush.
She says once she hit Wind Lake, the roads were pretty clear into Burlington.
That's because they've done a great job of salting the roads.
But that doesn't mean ice hasn't been building up elsewhere in Burlington. Ice has covered everything from street signs to water fountains and power lines. Throughout the evening, power outages impacted thousands of customers in the area. And for those who have had to venture outside, the sidewalks are a bit slick with a thick layer of slushy ice. But if you do end up wandering outside or maybe just taking a look out of your window, the ice does make for some beautiful scenery.
It's kind of pretty in the trees.
So, moral of the story, if you do have to venture out tonight or in the morning, take it easy on the roads. There are some slick spots. The sidewalks also pretty horrible right here, just like a thick layer of ice here. Better yet, probably just best to stay inside with some hot chocolate and look out your window at all those pretty ice-covered trees. Live in Burlington, Sarah McGrew, TMJ4 News.
All right, Sarah, thank you. Viewers have also been sending us in pictures all day, from snow in Sheboygan to ice-glazed coverings in Kenosha County. And we want to see what it looks like where you live. Share your winter weather pictures with us. Of course, make sure you're safe. You can do that by going to the TMJ4 News Facebook page.